Can we not kill Kitty for feelings? Hey everyone, welcome back to my vlog channel. So we have another reaction vlog coming right at you and everything. This is me for the Chicago Fire Season 6, Episode 23, aka the finale episode, which I'm super excited to be breaking this down. Not even breaking it down, but reacting to it in fullness. Sorry for my little background here. It's gonna be a little fuzzy today and stuff. And yeah, so I am bringing you just my predictions prior to the finale. The finale is a couple hours out, so we have a few more hours till it. It's from 9 to 10, so 2 hours this year, so this is gonna be probably more intense than my finale last year. Just saying. But yeah, I'm gonna throw out my predictions, what I want to happen, what I think will happen, and all that kind of fun stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna get into it real fast and everything so we can get on to the show. Okay, so first off is probably the most anticipated is I think Dawsey will definitely either be pregnant by the end of the episode or by next season. I feel like that will definitely happen. So obviously we're probably going to see them trying and everything, and I'm excited for that because I'm a hardcore Dawsey fan and I'm waiting for this for seasons. I thought this was going to happen in season 4. I was excited and it didn't happen. So I'm really excited for it. I'm really excited for it to happen now, and I'm wanting them to be like, pregnant by the end of the episode. I don't know if that'll actually happen, but I really hope it does. Bowden becoming a commissioner. Really want that to happen as well. I'm really excited for that storyline. I'm not really into the whole Chicago politics thing, but we got a little bit with Casey beating Alderman throughout I think it was last season, the season before that. Yes, I am excited to see a little bit of that just because Bowden is a great chief, so why not have him be commissioner as well? He's awesome. And yeah, so I think we're going to see that play out, and it would really just, we have to deal with the Renee stuff, so just waiting for Stella to be a boss and be like, he's my man, and I don't need him to like protect me or anything, but like stay away from my man. I'm waiting for her to be like all savage on Renee. Yes. And yeah, I feel like those are the main predictions. Want to see some funny stuff as well. I know finales, you gotta fit so much in that doesn't always happen. But yeah, those are my predictions. And also, just gonna throw this out there, my favorite podcast, aka Meet Us at Molly's, they did a interview with the executive producer and creator of Chicago Fire, Derek Haas. So if you want to go listen to that over on their podcast, I think you definitely should, because it was a great podcast. Love their podcast. Listen to all their episodes. Literally, seriously, I'm obsessed with them. So yeah, definitely go check that out. I'll try to link it down below so you can check it out. I'll also link down below like the episode when this goes up, because I think I'm going to post this probably the same day that they post their podcast. I just think that's how life's going to happen. And yeah, so let's just get on to my reactions because I don't want to talk forever, Yeah, let's react. I bet it's going to be a good one. Here we go. Oh my god. I love them. So cute. Yes. Thank you. Oh my god, your dreams are coming true. Hey. He's fine. Yeah, sure. Oh, in a tree. That's interesting. Hermie. Why? What's the issue? Poor Hermie. That guy looks familiar. Aww. Still so yes. Of course you did. Yes. Yes. No, leave. Nobody likes you. Renee. Yeah, just to get you to leave. I thought she was gonna say a bar. Old guys. Slam again. Ayo. Ugh, not you. Go away. Yeah, because nobody likes you, but they like him. Duh. No, he's not. He's not gonna wish he didn't stab you in the back. Bye, Grissom. Who cares about Grissom? Casey would know. Cute. I like them. Probably not gonna last, but okay. Enjoy it while I can. Stella says it how it is. Herman's? Talkie. Oh my god, why are you so cute? At least she's not trying to frame him into that again. Uncle Severed. Basically in training. Aww. You should be. No, she should be. I wouldn't say unforgivable, but kind of. Wow. Oh boy. Wackadoo. I love that word. Oh, pity drink. Oh, he's asking the big guns. Whoa. Yeah, we do. Truth. Former alderman. I don't know why that's so funny. She went there. Yeah, stay away from her, man. Yeah, you did. You heard her. Herman saw the look on her face. Aww. He knows. Yeah, you do. Strawberries, really? In a sauce? Hey! What? Say what now? That is interesting. This call is making me feel like, how the hell does that happen? Like how? You show up at like the weirdest moments. Yeah, he does. So back up. Get in your own lane. Oh, it is. Oh boy. Don't. Why do you have to do this? No, no. Look, can't they take the aneurysm out? Just thoughts. Of course. Damsel in distress. Who are you? You are worried. It's our time now. Yeah. Oh, it is. Corroded. Oh, this is cute. I really see this pairing. Wow, that was probably the nicest conversation situation they've been in together. Weird to say? Yeah. Never knew his name was Carl. Wow, okay, wow. Dude, nobody likes you. Meaning Grissom, not Bowden. Wow, dude, you need to get off your high horse. That might be wise. Of course. The bell goes off, even when you don't want it to go off. This is freaking me out. What the fuck? What is wrong with this dude? What the living hell? What the hell? Oh my god, that's so bad. I can't. Like, that was just so wrong. It's so sad. I can't. Oh my god. What was that? Uh-oh. It's gone. Devin Dawsey. I see your puns. Grissom is an ass. The whole crying and cry thing. Yep. Relatable. Of course. Oh boy, so I am loving them. Loving this friendship. Wow, Matt. Oh my god. Yes, so good. Sad, but good. He did not just do that. He did not just say that. Of course. Bell interruption. Okay. Moody. Yikes. Couple and partner. Paradise. Wow, Katie. Funny. 20 minutes left. 20 minutes. Don't do what I think. Don't do it. Don't. No. 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 That is wrong. What the fuck? Severed. Really? Can't not kiss a girl? Rude. Severed, you better not be doing bad things. Otis, what's going on? Grisom's a fraud. Yeah. Ho ho ho. Please, Dawsey, please. What is happening? Oh my god. Oh, she still has a key. I'm scared. Severed, you just let one ship be happy. Please. Okay, now there's 7 minutes left. Come on, Dawsey. Come on, come on. Yeah, you worked hard. Worked hard in making yourself look good. Also true. 7. You're fake. Abby, what are you doing? What are you doing? No. The fuck? Hey friends, so it's the next day and I figured I'd come back with a fresh mind to like talk about the episode and be like, give you my last final thoughts. And I'll also throw in my season 7 predictions so we know the shows are coming back. I didn't do this for PD, but I'll do this for Fire, yes. I'll give you my theories and everything. I was actually talking to a friend last night about the episode, like right after we were talking about the episode, because this is what we have to do and everything. And okay, so yeah, a lot of people are so angry over the finale, and yes, I'm angry about some parts, but it's TV. You can't be like totally angry. You gotta just like be like, it's gonna be okay. It's just a show, and I know this show like means a lot. It's very dear to our hearts, but you know, shards, we got to just be like, okay, it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. Okay, so I was so excited for the pregnancy storyline with Dawsey. I was so excited for it. And they made it into the shit. What the hell? Like, oh, she has an aneurysm on the iliac artery or whatever it is. She has a aneurysm right there, and I, being the detective person, researcher I am, researched that kind of aneurysm, and you can get surgery to get rid of it, repair it, whatever you want to call it. You can literally get surgery to fix it. Like, it won't be an issue. You won't have a 10% chance of having it may be a fatal where you'll die and your child may die with you. It won't be fatal if you get the surgery. It's like a small incision and everything. And I looked it up. Basically the aneurysm is like in her pelvis area. I'm just like, why? Literally, it's like TV. So, oh, we can't have surgery. Why don't you have like a little crossover with med, or just have the doctors come over and fix that? Like, I'm pretty sure they can do surgery. So that was a little irritating. I feel like they're just trying to make it complicated for Dawsey to have a baby. Like, oh yeah, we're gonna make it as difficult as possible for them to be able to have a baby. Yes, let's do it. Ugh, why, please? Like, I get they're trying to tell a good story, but also, we just want a Dawsey baby. We've been waiting for this for 6 seasons. Please, just let us have a Dawsey baby, okay? Let me get heated about that for a second. Overall, the episode was really good. Not my favorite finale. My favorite finale, I think, all to this day, would probably have to be the season 3 finale. That one was so good. Like, Severide and Dawson almost dying in that fire, like, hovered over a hose, and like her finding out she was pregnant in the episode. That was so good. Like, why can't we have a finale like that? Loved Otis's commentary. Loved Otis being a detective and looking at numbers, crunching those numbers. Yes, Otis, you do you. I don't know. Like, I'm mad about the pregnancy storyline. That's the only storyline that I didn't really like. And I loved how the paramedic, whatever he is, guy comes in. I think he's the chief of the paramedics. I'm not really sure. I love how he came in and said how, oh, I know we don't see eye to eye, but like, would you like to go to Puerto Rico and help out? And she's like, oh yeah, this isn't a good time. But she ends up going to him at the end of the episode. Like, what? Gabby, please, what? You need to work things out with your husband so you can have a baby. And a lot of people are like, oh, Gabby's being selfish because she's like, this is my body, it's gonna be Matt's child too, obviously. Well, like, what? Like, losing a child is like harder on a woman because she carries her child in her body, like in her uterus, in her stomach, whatever you want to call it. Like, she carries the child. Like, when obviously both parts, like the person that's carrying the child and the person that's not carrying the child, both go through a great amount of loss when losing a child. But also, like, the woman has to go through the pain of that and everything that comes with it. So saying it's my body is like, I just really want to have a child, because I can definitely relate. Like, someday when I want to have kids, if I couldn't have kids, I would be devastated. I would seriously be devastated. I would want to risk every chance I could to have a child of my own. Like, any child is like your own. Like, you can adopt, you can do whatever to have a child, but like, I feel like every child will be your own and they will be you. But like, I feel like also, like, just there's that special bond between a mother and her birth child. I don't know, this is just me rambling talking about that. And I definitely, like she said, like Gabby said, like, oh, like, losing Louis really almost broke me, which I could definitely see, because like, that, yeah, and like, she does do a lot of things on her own, but I think that's just because she's like a strong, independent woman. She doesn't want to like burden anybody. I feel like a lot of people are like harsh on her and stuff, and like, you gotta think about, like, what if this was me? What would I do? And like, I can relate to her in those ways. Like, I feel like I might do some things. Obviously it's TV, so they have to create some sort of drama, but like, it's all gonna work out. And Bowden not becoming commissioner, I feel like that's kind of like how it should be, because who's gonna become chief next? Unless Severide's gonna become chief or Casey's gonna become chief, like, don't put him in the commissioner's spot yet. But I would definitely love to see that story down the line. Herman was definitely dealing with the loss of Palomino. Was that his name? Paul? Let's just call him Paul, like my father. Yeah, and Renee and Severide kissed. You saw my reaction. I was like, no, Severide, what are you doing? Do you have to kiss every woman in Chicago? Like, what the hell? Oh my god. Just the whole finale got me heated. Yes, it's just a finale. It's just a show. And this was a great season. We started out thinking Matt might be dead, which I never thought he was dead because, like, spoilers over the summer when they started filming and people were into Jesse. But also, like, they're not gonna kill him. And people are like, get up in arms because they're like, oh, a couple people's contracts haven't been, like, confirmed or whatever they do with them or signed or whatever. Which is Monica's, Eamon's, and then also David's. And, like, it's no big deal. Same thing happened with Jesse last year. Like, they're gonna figure it out. They're gonna get their contracts. Dawsey is not gonna end. Monica isn't leaving the show. People need to chill out. Like, it's gonna be okay. And yeah, everything will be okay. And now let's get on to my predictions. I feel like I rambled about just this whole finale way too much. Okay, so for the predictions for season 7, which I can't believe they're getting 7 seasons. Like, that's amazing. I love. Okay, so I have a couple different theories. First theory is Gabby goes to Puerto Rico. And I either she goes alone because she needs to figure out her life, be like, oh, should I actually go through with trying to get pregnant? And by the way, seeing Dawsey try to get pregnant in this episode was adorable. That was the minutes that I will treasure of this episode, and I will forget the rest. But anyways, she'll either try to figure out, like, is adoption right for us? Should we adopt, like, have a close adoption? Should we try to get pregnant with the risks? What should we do? She needs to go clear her head, work, volunteer for like a month or so, and then come back. But actually, this storyline kind of reminds me of on Chicago Med last season when Natalie went on a sabbatical and then she came back and it was all good and better. Maybe that'll happen on Chicago Fire. Maybe she'll go away for a couple months, by herself, kind of, help out, do her thing, be able to clear her mind and be like, okay, now I know what we need. And then she'll go back home, work things out with Matt, everything will be great and dandy. Or Matt and Gabby will go there to help out because I'm sure they need firefighters too. Like, come on. And I'm sure he knows basic training and paramedic. Like, I'm sure he has basic training anyways. But he'll go with her. He'll do what he has to do. She'll have to do what she has to do. And they'll work things out together. They'll do some great things. I don't know. And I definitely think Brett and Gabby need some separation as well because, they kind of got burned out with each other a little bit. And it kind of reminds me of Shay and Gabby in season 2, I think it was. Yeah, season 2. Yeah, I definitely think it was just because she and Matt were fighting and she took it out on Brett, which I know wasn't probably her intentions, but it happened. And, it's fine. Things like that happen. Sometimes you take out your anger on somebody else and you don't mean to, but they're kind of just there and you kind of do it and you're like, oh, oops. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. Those are my 2 theories. I don't really have theories on Brett and Cruz. Like, I think maybe it'll be a thing next season. Maybe they won't. Stellar Ride, I feel like the kiss is definitely going to come out. And I'm looking forward to just many more funny stories to come. A Dawsey baby, please. In season 7, please give me a Dawsey baby. Yes, and yeah, I'm excited for season 7. It's going to be a hard hiatus, but honestly, this isn't it's not as bad as last hiatus where it's like, is Casey dead? Is Matt Casey dead? I'm not freaking out like that. I'm okay with that because we know Casey's alive at least. We just don't know their relation status. People are like, oh, they're going to get a divorce because they can't agree on this. It's like, they're not going to get a divorce because, like, if you divorce, people divorce, yes, you can get a divorce over stuff like that, but, like, they're stronger than that. They've been through, like, everything not married, so they can get through everything married. They'll get through it. It's a TV show. They'll get through it. They'll get through it. Dawsey is strong, okay? Because, like, let's be honest. Gabby is, like, a strong, independent woman. Matt is, like, strong man, built for anything. Like, they can do this. And also, like, I kind of got this thought where Matt didn't want Gabby to take that risk with the 10% that she could die because he doesn't want to lose her, of course. Like, I definitely, like, I get that. But also, like, I feel like I've thought she might have said something like this, but like, if I was her, I'd be like, well, you take risks every day at work, and I have to worry that you're not gonna come home one night, and what's this little risk? Obviously, that's a little, like, but like, I've been thinking about that, like, what if? It is her body, and I definitely relate so much like that with that, like I said, but sometimes you gotta pick and choose your battles, so that's that and all that kind of fun stuff. I hope you enjoyed this other reaction video. I hope you really enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Comment down below all your Chicago Fire Season 6 reactions. Let me know what your favorite episode this season was. I'm very curious. And also let me know your all-time favorite episode. I'd love to hear about that. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, because I post reaction videos. And I also have vlogs here on this channel. I'm going to have so many more fun reaction videos coming up. The Resident, Station 19 maybe, Chicago Red, just so many fun shows coming up. So I hope you will join me in this fun little journey as we have our little reaction season. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and yeah, I will see you in my next video here. Bye!